Hey guys, it's Mo, or Extra Smiley if you know me on the forums or Discord, shooting a new video for the CV1000 Multi. This is the Cave Multi version 2. I've owned a lot of multis, ranging from things that Apocalypse makes to Darksoft to AJEFR over in France. They all make amazing products, but I think the bang for the buck is this one when it comes to value, because Cave PCBs in the CV1000 form factor, of course, they range from $1,000 all the way up to $30,000. We've seen some sale for. So bang for the buck. This is a good multi to get. I'm going to show you what comes in the box. You get this whole thing. This is the PCB, brand new, as well as the multi selector, which holds 16 games that you program yourself, and an audio chip to match this that holds 16 game audios. And if you buy from me, I'm going to throw in the 2 free adapters as always, so you can plug these into your Multiman and plug these chips into here and get your order of your games, or change the ROMs as we dump new ones. We just dumped a rare one, thanks to everyone that helped contribute to that one. That's the Mushi Matsuri version, also known as Blue Label, I think, on the original. But this will play all Cave original ROMs, as well as any hacks that people put out there, including things like Suicide Club, Pink Sweet Suicide Club, which is a very good hack that a lot of people like. Again, if the ROM is out there, and they are out there, you can just load them on here via the ProMan. The other thing you'll notice is the base PCB didn't change. We have a battery holder that's empty when it's sent to you, because nothing is needed for the battery. The battery handles a real-time clock. Oh, look at this, River. I'm sorry, buddy. You might be a golden cat, but you can't afford this. Get off the table. Yes, these do not come from a pet-free home. I'm sorry. So we've got a battery holder. It's shipped empty because all of your game settings and everything you unlock in the games, extra character stages, whatever, it's saved in the game, so you don't have to worry about a battery. What the battery does do is several games have a real-time clock in the game that has like a Big Ben style clock you're flying by, and the time will be set to whatever you set in real world, and this battery keeps that clock. For my money, it's not worth putting the battery in there, because batteries tend to leak eventually, but these coin cell batteries very rarely leak, so if you want to do that, it's not a big deal. And then that's it. So I'm going to show you how it works real quick. Already preloaded 16 games on here that I own. I'm going to plug it into my HAS over here, as well as the RetroTINK, which you can kind of see on the floor down there. There it is. The HAS is the home arcade system, the best super gun your money can buy. So I recommend that if you want to buy a super gun. Over there, that's called the RetroTINK 4K. That is, without a doubt, in my mind, the best scaler you can buy for modern televisions. It has a rotate feature for shmups, which of course you're going to need. I also use an OSSC, and I know there's an OSSC Pro out there by Marks. I highly recommend those, but neither of those have the rotate feature for now. So, this is your only option if you don't want to rotate your TV. I do want to say that these things are not included. Obviously, you're only getting the PCB plus the 2 adapters. But let's plug this in and see how it plays. And I'm just going to plug it in. There's not really any settings to mess with. And we're going to turn it on. And I'm going to turn this thing gently here to our TV so you can see it kick on. And I forget what game we have it set to. Judging by the boot screen, I think that's going to be the Black Label version of, let me get there. There we go, Ibarra Black Label. So you see it booting up. There we go. Got a little volume here. And that is the Black Label version. You can tell because there's a rank bar at the top. If you've never played this version, I recommend checking it out. I'm a fan of the original Ibarra, but a lot of people prefer this. It's closer to the vision of the creator, I believe. But yeah, and it's just going to work like normal. No difference in the real game. Again, it's a multi, so it's using the exact same PCB components to give you that experience, exact timings. While that's playing a little bit, I'm going to get blown up here. I'm going to talk about We have sent this to a Mr. Core developer who looked at it and is also an expert in this particular game. And he says this thing is perfect to the real PCB, which he owns. And he analyzed it. He could not tell a difference between this and the authentic PCB, which is what we want. There is a core developer that is for Mr. actually trying to develop a core. I've offered him one of these to try to work off of it. We'll see if he takes me up on it. But I'm a big fan of Mr. However, as the owner of original hardware, for me, this is the undisputed king. Like, you want to have the original stuff. This is it. This is as close as you're getting to buying a multi-$1,000 PCB, or as we get the ROMs dumped, a game that potentially isn't even available for purchase. That Matsuri version of Mushi is, they sold it years ago to the home audience only after having a contest with it. They never made it again, and the PCBs are pretty expensive. I couldn't get one. I offered $15,000 for one, and the person wouldn't sell it. But we were able to dump it, and so now everyone can play it. There's a home version of Ake Katana. Again, that one we're trying to get dumped. Maybe it'll come along, but that one only has minor differences from the arcade version, such as a stage select, so not really needed. Again, hacks, any fun hacks as this thing gets on Mr. I think people are going to start hacking some of the ROMs to make some more interesting versions. With this, you'll be able to load it on here and play it on the real PCB, Again, I did last video, I showed you some of my collection. I have a huge PCB collection, and I have a CV1000 collection that's pretty eye-watering, but when I play CV1000 games, this is how I do it. This is easier, less risky, less expensive overall. You're getting 16 games, and you can change those 16. It's using the, very similar, I'm not allowed to say identical, but you can judge for yourself, PCB layout, modernized tech components, really nice heat sink. It's a really good piece of kit. You're not going to get anything better. You don't have to solder anything. You don't have to cut up an original game. Everything you need, plug and play. It's right here. Nothing but positive things. I'm going to put this on video because I know potentially other people sell these for higher or lower. My price doesn't change because of tariffs. We had to raise a little bit. It's going to be $3,250, $3,250 US dollars. That's including shipping anywhere in the US. So $3,250 shipped, or $3,200 if you want to swing by the DMV area to pick up in person. I can shave off the $50 I charge for shipping, and you're welcome to pick it up in person. I've sold about 10 that way. So there it is. No price raises, whether, friend or foe, you're all getting the same thing. So, and you can ask my friends, they're crying because I never give them a major discount. It's pretty much the price. It is high, but the value is unbeatable as far as multis go. So if you got any questions, feel free to shoot them over to me. I'm on Discord, Extra Smiley. I'm on Arcade Projects, Extra Smiley. I'm on Clav. I'm on NeoGeo.com. All the sites. I'm Extra Smiley everywhere, and never had a bad transaction with anybody. So feel free to look at my feedback. And there you go. All right. Thank you, guys.